working on it.
We can talk.
Just chat a little bit.
All right.
So we heard Paige Becker say before the game that they were trying to set up their teammates. She was trying to set up Marina Mabry to be the All-Star Game MVP. We saw some competition for this, particularly in the first half. When did you take over and decide, you know what, I'm going for this today?
I think when I started, come on, dog. when I started the game, once I warmed up, I started to feel good. The first night I was outside, second night I was like, I need a little bit of sleep. So it was good. There you go, exactly. You got to know when to shut it down. But I think probably the second quarter is when I decided to start turning it on and really start locking in.
And you shared such a beautiful moment with the crowd and letting us all know that you had this was dedicated to someone very special to you. How did you feel that over the course of this evening?
Well, I talked to my family and, I made sure that it was okay. But my teammates knew, and people that were closest to me knew. And so I just wanted to come out here and represent my family well. And, shout out to my auntie Marilyn. She's resting in peace now, but all the love. And this night was definitely dedicated to her.
We're so very sorry for your loss, and we appreciate you sharing that with us.
JJ?
What up, sister?
When I see you, I think of the journey.
Yes.
Going from 6th Woman of the Year, Most Improved, Champion. You have literally won almost every award you can win. What is this All-Star Game MVP? Where does it rank? How do you feel about winning this one right here?
It feels great. It feels great. Definitely a more fun one. But I think with tonight and with my aunt, I think this one holds a special place in my heart now. But I think being able to share the All-Star weekend with other great players and people that you normally are competing against, I feel like when I'm playing against the Aces, me and Asia are going at it. So it was good to see her in a different light, to have her as my teammate, and just everybody that we're playing with out there tonight. And so I think this trophy is special because it represents not just me, but all the women that came before us. We're celebrating our 30th year anniversary in the league now. And so, it just means a lot to push this league forward.
And what message might you have to young girls out there that want to get better each and every year? Because you are a true testament of that.
I would say just stick with it. Work every day. Trust your coaches. Trust the people that want the best for you. And to understand that it is a journey. Like, there's going to be highs, there's going to be lows, but it's about just being consistent every day, and ultimately the work will show.
We talked to Asia before the All-Star game, and Malika asked her sort of what keeps her going, right? She's won so many different awards. Same thing as you. What keeps you going?
This has been my dream since I was a little kid. This is always plan A for me. I told my parents when I was like 5 years old that I was going to be a professional athlete. And so I think I keep everything in perspective and just know that, like, there's some days when you might be just a little bit more ungrateful, but at the end of the day, I look up and I'm literally living in everything that I asked for, everything that I worked hard for. And so that just keeps everything into perspective for me and keeps me working hard every day.
All right, I got all these basketball questions. I'm trying to go to the Bahamas.
Okay.
And I need to know where I can get a quality vacation. But when you think about the opportunity, all kidding aside, to represent your country, there are not a ton of Bahamian basketball players. We got our solid that we can think of, Buddy Hield, yourself being among them. What, as we see now, the Bahamas continuing to make an impression in basketball at large, how are you inspiring that country?
Just going back and giving back to the youth. I think that women's basketball and girls basketball definitely needs a little boost in the Bahamas, and I take responsibility for that and understand that it's something that I have to do, and that we as the basketball community have to do to give back. So just going back, talking to the kids, especially the girls, making sure that they know that I started in the same place as them. I came from the same exact place, and though our country is small, 500,000 people, we have a lot of heart, we have a lot of passion, and when we put our minds to it, we can really do anything.
Baby, I was signing up for All-Star Weekend in the Bahamas. I don't know about y'all.
You know what?
Let's do it.
A destination All-Star Weekend, if we can make that happen, that is something I think all of us would sign up for. Jonquel Jones, thank you so much for the time. Congratulations. We're going to hand this back to you because otherwise
it is heavy. It's loud. Right. That thing is heavy.
We got this.
I'm going to stay out of that one.
Congratulations.
MVP.
After the break, we're going to be joined by Kelsey Mitchell. We'll be right back.